Hi everyone, my name is Anish Gupta, and just before proceeding, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So, I gave the advanced examination in 2018, which is last year, and a spoiler for you that I didn't get a one-digit rank, nor a two-digit rank, nor even a three-digit rank. So, my rank was 1505 in the advanced examination, and after that, I took electronics and communication engineering in IIT Guwahati. Now, I've seen countless interviews and videos of toppers telling you about how you should prepare for this JEE Advance examination. But the truth is that in the last week, you cannot become like them, and they have a different perspective towards this examination. That is why I am here to share the perspective of an average IITian with you all. Also, our year was the first year when this computer based examination was introduced. Now, I have something special for you at the end of this video, so please watch this video till the very end. Now, just before I list the points, there is one big confusion going on that advanced examination is just an exam of physics, chemistry, and maths. Well, that is entirely wrong. This examination is much more. Just assume this scenario in your mind that you're sitting in the examination, you make one mistake, you get from IIT Bombay to IIT Delhi. You make one more mistake, Delhi to Kanpur. You make one more mistake, Kanpur to Kharagpur, and you know where this is going. So this is the level of pressure that students are faced while giving the advanced exam. And the capability of performing well in this exam is what is exactly called as exam temperament. So the things you need to do just 1 week before the advanced examination. So the first point is consolidate. Now, why is this important? Because you don't want to be thinking about infinitely many different options while solving a particular question. That is why consolidating is important, so that you only have some finite possibilities to think from. And how I mean to consolidate is take every chapter, start writing down all the formulas, all the concepts that you feel are important in very briefly. I'm telling you this again because right now you don't have enough time to write each and everything of the chapter, so only write the important things. Now, I don't want you to reread this again before the advanced examination because you don't have enough time for it. But if you write these things down, it will stay in your mind or be somewhere in your mind that okay, this chapter is consolidated. I know that okay, this is the only things that there are in this chapter. So the second point on this list, and according to me it is the most important point, and that point is simulate. Now, why is simulation important? Because it is the only way you can get rid of that pressure which I was talking about in the start of this video. If you practice it again and again, then your body will get used to this, and on that day your body will go on autopilot. Yes, you will not be solving questions automatically, but at least the environment will not be new to you. So what I wanted to do is simulate the exact environment. From 9 to 12 give an exam, from 12 to 2 take a rest, but don't lie down or sleep because you'll not be going to do that on the day of examination. Then from 2 to 5 take another test, and in the rest of the time you can consolidate about different chapters, what you really need to learn, and take topic wise and just start doing it. You can make a plan for yourself. Now also you can try to simulate your environment in a more better way. That try not to use ACs because you will not get any air conditioning there in the examination hall. Only if you're lucky you'll get. In fact, chances are that you'll not even get a fan which is close to you. Yes, there will be fans in the examination hall, but it might be that it is not just over your head. So what you can do is 1 or 2 days during these 7 days, you can go to a cyber cafe. Now, cyber cafe has that exact environment except for the rush which is there. So the keyboards will be floppy, and sometimes mouse won't work correctly, and that is the exact environment you'll get in the JEE Advance examination hall. Now, I was lucky enough that my coaching center provided me with the computer center, but if your coaching does not provide it, or maybe you're not do not have an access to a computer center, you can always go to a cyber cafe because that is an option. Third point on this list is talk less. Yes, this is very important point because you don't want to get exposed to the negativity which is centered around this examination, especially during this time. You try to cut down your talking time with your friends, even with your family. Try to cut that down. Talk to yourself more and try to motivate yourself more. Just keep saying it in your head that you are confident enough to give this examination. And there's a fine line between not talking and going into depression. So if you really feel the need of talking, then go and talk to a person who you feel is optimistic. Now, the fourth point is a very interesting point, and I call it the game plan. So you hear people saying that the only pattern in advanced examination is that there is no pattern. Well, there is one thing that remains constant in every advanced examination, and you also know that. That constant thing is time. You will have 3 hours for the advanced examination for each paper. You know that. That is why you have to prepare it in such a way that you can optimize all your subjects. And in fact, it is better to leave 15 minutes and just plan for the 2 hour 45 minutes that you have with you, so that if a subject comes difficult, more difficult than you expected, you can devote more time on that subject. Now, my personal order was chemistry, maths, physics, and the time allotted was 30 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes, and 1 hour. But your plan can be different, and your time allotment can be different, and every person has their own different strong subjects and weak subjects. Now, I have a very interesting perspective to share with you. Suppose you take the example of a cricket match, and I tell you that if you want to win a match, what you do is go and hit 6 on every ball, and when the time of your bowling comes, give a legal ball, don't give a wide ball or don't give a no ball, and you will win. Or even in the worst case, what will happen is you'll end up with a tie. Now tell me, is that really a good strategy? Well, that is not. Yeah, that is exactly the attitude you need to go with in the advanced examination hall. You need to respect the question which is difficult and leave that, like a good batsman leaves a good ball. That is how you should go and leave the question. So now you should feel happy that you have 5 more extra minutes to devote to the question which you are really capable of doing. Now the fifth point is basically about change in perspective. I want you all to change your perspective. Like soldiers, yeah, they feel happy when the war breaks. They don't feel sad that they're going to die. They feel happy that what they've prepared for so long is right now here, and they will bring victory for their country. That is how you should prepare your mindset. That you should feel happy that you have been preparing for this exam for so long, some for 2 years, some for 3, 4, 5, some have even prepared for 6 years for this examination. So you should just feel happy that this examination is coming, and you will be facing it like a good sport and really take up this as a challenge. Now the sixth point is the continuation of the fifth. It is that peace of mind. It is very important, and one, it can be achieved through meditation, but if you're not meditating on a regular basis, then I don't suggest you that. Instead, just remember that there are many IITs, and even after IITs there are many colleges. If you don't get into IITs, you don't get into even those government colleges, there are still options. There is bits, there are so many options, and in fact there will always be a way out. Remember this, you will never be blocked. So don't really be stressed about the thing that the IITs are only your way out. The important thing is that you take this examination with a free attitude, with an optimistic attitude, and I'm sure that you will ace this examination, which is called JEE Advanced. Now, all the best to all of you guys who are giving advanced examination this year. Many of you watching this video are right now maybe from my college, IIT Guwahati, and if you have something to share with these guys, please use the comment section below. I don't want you to subscribe, I don't want you to hit like, and one special thing I want is that please share this video with someone who is giving advanced exam this year. Please do it right now, because there are many students who do not have access to these kinds of information. They are too much involved in the pressurized environment. Now, as I promised, here is the pro tip. So the pro tip is the most important time on the day of JEE Advanced examination is the 12 to 2 time. You have to manage this time very intelligently. You don't have to talk to your friends. Don't ever try to go into the analysis of the first paper. Don't talk much to your family also. If they ask questions like कैसा गया पेपर, so say अच्छा गया. Even if they ask you that कितना स्कोर बनेगा, so just say कि अभी तक मैंने कैलकुलेट नहीं किया है, and abhi I am focusing on the next paper. So after this they won't really ask you much. And also don't take heavy food in this 12 to 2 break, because your body and mind can function very well when you're hungry, but it cannot function very well when you have to go to the washroom. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.